Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning back in. Glad you can make it back. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. So today, don't want to really sit here and just talk. I kind of wanted to get a little bit more interactive with you guys and um, try to help some of you guys out who are just getting started playing guitar. I put out a video not too long ago trying to help you guys out when you are just getting into it. But in this video, I kind of wanted to help you out a little bit more in giving you kind of some ideas on making some riffs. So, for those of you who don't know what riffs are, that's exactly what I just played. So these are pretty much they're just melodies, is what they are. They're melodies, and I've got some really good ones. So I'm gonna play some of my own to kind of give you guys some inspiration to experiment with and make your own style. So I'm gonna go through a series of riffs that I have written myself. And hopefully give you guys some inspiration. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. All right. So that one obviously quite a bit heavier. I mainly play bar chords. Don't get me wrong. I can play standard, no problem at all. The reason why I like playing bar chords a lot is because to me the drive sounds a little bit harder, and so that's why I always go with that one. Enough playing around. Let's go ahead and get into some more riffs, and hopefully you guys can find something to take away from. Okay, so I'm going to start with one of my favorites to play of all time. So let's go with this one. Oops. Sometimes you mess up. That one I wrote some number of years ago. I think this was when within a few years of me playing, um, and it's been my favorite ever since. Here's no. I'm gonna save the best for last. I'm gonna save the best for last. Here is another one that drives a little bit harder. Okay, um, and so the metal feel, kind of like how Metallica does it, kind of like how Godsmack and Breaking Benjamin does it. Um, I, I really like that sound, so I take influence from all of these guys and kind of mash it up all into one, and and so just kind of find some bands that you really enjoy hearing and listening to, and kind of take from them, and then like I said, just make your own style. Uh, so just so I'm not ranting on so long, let's go ahead and get to the next one. One thing people really enjoy is something that gives more of a tribal feeling, right? The reason why people loved Down with the Sickness so much is because it gave you that or it gave you just that tribal beat feeling. Um, that's something all of us resonate with, and that's something that just kicks ass so much. So I have a riff here that I think kind of does the same thing, and so hopefully you guys can pick something from this too. I got that inspiration. Well, I got the inspiration for this riff from a few different places, actually. One, Avenged Sevenfold, as you could probably hear from that. A sound reminds me a lot of Hail to the King, the intro to that. And then what a lot of people probably are not so familiar with is one of the openings from um, Full Metal Alchemist, the original series. I think there's this weird syncopation in there, and it just sounds so good. Um, Ready, Steady, Go, I think is the name of the song. Yeah, Ready, Steady, Go. One of my favorite openings, and I took a little bit from that and kind of just made my own out of it. And so it doesn't have to be uh, with uh, with your favorite bands. It's a good place to start, but it doesn't always have to be that. And so you can pick from everything, right? Um, just kind of experiment, just do some out there stuff. You'll find some really cool stuff. That's exactly how Eddie Van Halen became such such a giant, is because he did the same thing. He experimented, uh, and a lot of the stuff that he did sounded weird at the time, but with a little fine tuning and a little refining, you can make some really good stuff. And so let's get into the next one. This one, I took inspiration from Breaking Benjamin, and so you guys will definitely hear it within this one. Oh no, no! I messed up the best part. Forgive me, guys. Forgive me for messing up the best part. Oh man. But that was a really that's a really fun one to play. I really enjoyed coming up with it, and I really enjoyed playing it. It's one of my heavier ones, um, but it's really fun to play. Hopefully, you guys can take a little something from that. Um, this one is a little bit softer, but I like to play this one nonetheless. Um, that riff, I don't think there was really much of an inspiration for that one. I think that one was more just Me. No, 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 no. I would say that that was a 3 Days Grace inspiration. 3 Days Grace is one of my favorite bands too. And the plucking pattern reminds me a lot of Never Too Late, and so that's really fun to play. Um, and so let's go ahead and do one more. Um, this is the one that is my absolute favorite to play. This one absolutely is inspired by 3 Days Grace. I took it from well, I got inspiration from. I should say I took from World So Cold, and I just made my own thing. And so let's get into it. This one's my absolute favorite. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this one, and hopefully, you guys can take from this and make things your own too. So. That was my absolute favorite to play. Um, I don't know where I got the inspiration from the chorus, but um, I will say that it is an absolute beautiful piece. Like I said, it's one of my favorites to play. So, um, that being said, guys, all of the riffs and all of the mess ups and all of the mishaps, I hope that you guys were able to take away something from my style. Um, and hopefully this will help you guys to make your own style. And hopefully you took something from this video, and if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it, guys. I want to help you guys out as much as possible. um, especially for new musicians who have no idea where to go to kind of get a feel to try and find their own way of things, their own style. Please come here. You're always welcome here. If you have any questions specifically, please let me know. And so, thanks for tuning in, guys. Like I said, hopefully you got something from this video. If you did, that's awesome. So, thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves, both mind and body. If you got to talk to somebody, go talk to somebody, okay? Also, get in the gym, go lift, get fit. I went in the gym earlier, did arms and shoulders. So, lifting this guitar is pretty much all I can do. And so, um, God help me if my head blows either way because I'm not going to be able to hold it up. So, that being said, make sure that you're ready from any attack, both mentally or physically. And also lift each other up too. If someone's having a rough time, help them out, okay? That being said, guys, thanks for watching again. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. And even if you're not a musician, hopefully, I was able to give you guys some things to headbang to. So, um, thanks for watching, guys, again. And I'll talk to you guys soon.